Daf Hashavua, Daf Lamed Aleph Beis. Starting from the last words on Lamed Aleph, Amid Aleph. Amar Rav Huna. Rav Huna said, Rosh Chodesh Kaliyos b'Shabbos. Rosh Chodesh Shabbos that falls out on Shabbos. Maftirin. We do the maftir of Chodshechem Moedechem Sana Nafshi Hayuolai Latoirach, which is Chazayin. We don't do that, but that's how Amar Rav Huna. That's what Rav Huna says. Chodshechem Moedechem Sana Nafshi. So either he used to start from there, or because it has to do with Rosh Chodesh, or he started from Chazon, and he's just mentioning this pasuk because it has to do with Rosh Chodesh. Hayu alay latorach. My hayu alay latorach. What does it mean that Hashem says that this is talking about the fake Yom Tovim of Yeravim ben Nevat, that he made fake Yom Tovim for Klal Yisrael. So Hashem said it's a Torah, it's a tircha for me. What does that mean? Amar HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lo dayin lahem li Yisrael shechotim l'banai. It's bad enough that they did the Avera. El shamatrichen oisi leida eiz gzeira kasha avi aleim. We know Hashem does Akiva mida keneged mida. So Hashem was basically saying, it's bad enough you're doing the Avera, and now you're making me now figure out. Of course, Hashem doesn't have to figure out. It's just a way of saying that you now have to do a mida keneged mida. B'Tisha B'Av Gufei. So Tosfos just says just one thing. He mentions that why did he say you lay in Chazayin and we don't do that? Towards the bottom, a third of the way towards 2/3 of the way down, it says V'Ashein anu maftir Chazayin b'Shabbos Shchal b'Reish Chodesh. We lay in Chazayin Reish Chodesh. We lay in it the week before Tisha B'Av. Shum the Kaimlon de'ein avelis chal. Ella b'shua shechal Tisha B'Av liyas b'soicha. We say that we paskin that the actual avelis is only the shua shechal Tisha B'Av, when Tisha B'Av that week. V'Rav the Amar the Mafter Chazayin, and Rav, that's supposed to say Rav. We have it as Rav Huna. Ayin Marsha. Okay, is that V'Rav? I guess Rav Huna. The Amar, the Mafter Chazayin Savar Shavelus, he holds that. That's the next Gemara. Amar Rav, yeah. Of a Rav, the Amar the Mafter Chazayin Savar Davelus Chal Miyad Shnichas Rish Chodesh Bein Halacha Kain. Okay, suck the Gemara Vayit. But Tisha B'Av Gufei My Mafter. What are we laying on Tisha B'Av? Amar Rav Eicha Yisol, as I know, the same thing. It's the same as Chazayin. It's just psukim later. So either he's mentioning the psukim that have to do with Tisha B'Av, or he holds that you start from there on Tisha B'Av. Tanya, Mikramai. What's the laning? Tanya Acher Ma'imrim V'Imlo Sishmuli. We read the Teichacha. Rav Nassim Bar Yosef Amar Adoni Natsune Am. How much more will the people by the Meraglim? Anar Yatsuni Am Azav Yeshem Ad Masay Leido Razois. Another part of the Meraglim, because we know that the Meraglim came back on Tisha B'Av. Amar Abayo Idna. Today, which is what we do, Noeg Alma Lemikri Kisoylid Banim, we lay in the psukim of Kisoylid Banim, Maftirin Asayf Asifim, Yom Hashem, and we have the maftir of Asayf Asifim. 2 dots. B'maisa Bereshis, b'mamadas b'maisa Bereshis. By the mamadas we lay maisa Bereshis. Minati, how do we know? Ami Umali mamadas l'niskam shon. Not for the mamadas, which were the carbon tamid, which were the carbonates, we wouldn't have the world. Why? If I wouldn't have created Torah, Yom and V'layla, the Torah that were V'agisa by Yom V'layla that we have to learn day and night, I wouldn't let the world exist. The Chukah Shemayim Ba'aretz, nature, I wouldn't let exist. Why? Because if not for the Torah, the world wouldn't exist. And therefore, and the Gemara is about to say, therefore, in order to have the Torah being learned, we need Klal Yisrael. To have Klal Yisrael can't do Averos, but Klal Yisrael does do Averos. How do we get out of that? By having Karbanos. Karbanos give us a kapara for the Averos. So therefore, we need Karbanos to have the world existing. Because without the Karbanos, we wouldn't have Klal Yisrael. Without Klal Yisrael, we wouldn't have the Torah. Without the Torah being learned, it wouldn't exist. Uksivin, it says, Vayomer Hashem. By the way, yesterday I wasn't sure if it was by Yomer Yonasan who was saying it. It was Yonasan saying it. Here in this pasuk you have the opposite. By Yomer, Avram said, Hashem Elokim b'meida. How would I know Kirashena that my children will inherit the land. Now, Avram knew they would inherit the land, but he was really asking, Amar Avram Lefnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Ribono Shalom, I know they're going to inherit the land, but Shema Chas V'Shalom, first wide line, Yisrael Chotem Fanecha, maybe they'll do Averis, Va'ata Osa Lahem, Kadar Mabel, Kadar Flaga, and you'll do to them like Kadar Mabel and the Dar Flaga. Amar Lo, Hashem said back to him, Lav, I won't. Amar Lefana, Ribono Shalom, B'Meida. And so Avram said, how will I know? What will you do to make sure it doesn't happen? HaKadosh Baruch Hu said, Chali Egel Meshuleshes. Bring for me a Egel Meshuleshes by the bris bein absarim. So he was basically saying, I'm going to make karbanos. Amar Lefana Ribono Shalom, you're going to make karbanos, and that's why Klal Yisrael will have a kapara. Teinach Bizman Shebeis HaMikdash Kayim. That's when the Beis HaMikdash is around. Bizman Shein Beis HaMikdash Kayim Matay Aleim. What about when the Beis HaMikdash is not around? Amar Lo, he said to him, Kfar Takati Lem Seder Karbanos. I already set up in the siddur, in davening, the Seder of Karbanos. Kolzman Shekayrin Bahem. As long as we read from the Seder Karbanos, then, you know the Karbanos before Mizmar Shir, between Birchas HaShachar, Malan Yaleim Kilam Akrivim Mufanai Karban. I'm going to look like they brought the Karbanos to Meichel and Yal, and he's saying, I'm going to Meichel all their Avonis. So basically comes out, the most important parts of davening, a lot of people don't do. And that would be reading Karbanos, because the whole reason we read about the Karbanos is so the world will stay around. So Baruch Hashem, there's some people the tiniest brachas uklolos, on the tiniest we lay in the brachas uklolos, we reign by Yichal. You don't stop. You read the close in one shot. Minani Mili, how do we know? Amram Chir Bargamda, Amravasi, Damakra Musar Hashem, Altimus, that the Musar Hashem you shouldn't find detestable. And if you stop in middle of the brachos, in middle of the close, it'll look like you don't like the Musar of Hashem. Rashi adds, some people learn that from the second part of the pasuk. V'alti koitz b'soicha chasoi. Don't cut in the teichacha. Don't stop the teichacha. Koitz is learning as a lashon tzitz of cutting. Reish Lakish Amar. Second reason again. So the first reason is because it's a pasuk. The second reason is uvishenam and bracha al paranias. If you stop in the middle of the klalos, what's going to be? A new guy is going to come in for Aliyah. He's going to bench Hashem on the paranias. So we don't want to, while Hashem is having pain, that he's bringing Puranis to Klal, so we don't want to bless him during that time. He doesn't, while he's having that pain. El Hechi, so what should you do? Tana, Kashu Maschil, Pasuk Shovneim. You start a pasuk before. Kashu Messiah, Pasuk. You end the pasuk after. So this way, you're not making a bracha on the close. You hear why? Everyone hears why? If you start your aliyah right by the close, that means you're making a bracha aliyah on the close. So you start a pasuk before, you end the pasuk after. Even though we learned you have to 3 psukim before, the Ran says the Gemara means start 3 psukim before. Amar Abai Leishanu Lo Kolois B'Shebet Teres Kahanim. That's only the close of Teres Kahanim in B'Chukoisai. That's when you can't stop in the middle. But the close in Kisava in Devarim. Paisik, you're allowed to stop in the middle of my time. What's the reason? The ones in Bechukaisa were said in the Lashon Rabbim, who Moshe Mipi Agvura Amran, because Moshe was saying it from Hashem. It was coming out from the Reina of Moshe. He was saying it. Hashem was saying it through Moshe, the Lashon Rabbim, because Hashem. If I said to everybody sitting here, right, this huge crowd, if I would say, you know what you have to fix, you guys? You have to make sure that you do brachos with more kavanah. I can't say that to every person the same way. Everyone has different things they have to fix. But Hashem could talk to everybody at once. And therefore, it was a Lashon Rabbim. When he said the close in a Lashon Rabbim, that's Hashem talking. That's much stricter. The ones in Devarim, it's said in an expression of Yachid, because he can only talk to one person. You know, you have to fix this. You know, you have to fix this. You can't talk to a Rabbim at once. Moshe said it from himself. Of course, Tosa says that he said it with Ruach HaKodesh. He didn't say, it just means it wasn't from it wasn't Hashem talking through him. Amran, he said it. Levi Barbuti Avi Kari Vikamagami. Levi Barbuti was laning the klalos, and he become a gam game. And he was, says Rashi, what does it mean become a gam game? Kara Oisam Marutzi, he was laning it quickly, Ubakushi, and it was very hard for him. Kamed Rav Huna in front of Rav Huna Baruri, the clothes. Amaloi. Rav Huna said to him, you could do what you want. You could stop it because it was the Shanu clothes Shabbat Kana. We learned you're not allowed to stop by the clothes of in Vayikra. Al Shem Mishnah Torah, but the clothes in Devarim, Paisik you're allowed to stop. Tani Rishim and Lazoimer. Ezra Tikkun Lam Lisol and clothes Shabbat Kana kind of Atzeres. Ezra was Masakin that we lane the clothes in Vayikra Kaidam Atzeres before Shavuos, Kaidam Rosh Hashanah, and we read the clothes in Devarim before Rosh Hashanah. My timer. Do that, Amar Abai, Vitem Reish Lakish, Kidei Shetichla Hashanah Mikoseh. Before the end of the year, we want to lane the curses so that when the year ends, we said, Baruch Hashem, the year with all its curses end. So we have a fresh start. So Frekting Mar, Bishlam Hashem Mishnah Torah, it's good before Hashanah. That's the year, Ika. That makes sense. Kidei Shetichla Hashanah Mikoseh. So that the year should end with its curses. El Shabbatayis Kahanim, one by Shavuos. Atu, is it so? It's Rosh Hashanah, right? Is it's Rosh Hashanah? Shavuos is not Rosh Hashanah. Says why you doing clothes? Answers the Gemara. Teres not Rosh Hashanah. Teres is the Tanakh, because we learned in the Mishnah about Teres al Peres Elon. Atzeres is Rosh Hashanah for Peres Elon. Tani Rav Shimon Elazar. Rav Shimon Elazar says, "In Yom L'chos Kainim Sas v'Liladim Bana." If the elders of the nation say destroy, and the younger ones say build, you should destroy and not build. Why? When the old people say to destroy, that's building, because they know what they're saying. And they know that's the best thing. The young people saying to build. Stira, that is stira. That's destroying, because they don't know what the proper thing is. V'similar davar, where do we find this? By Rechavam ben Shloima. Shloima Melech had a son, Rechavam, and he went to the Zakanim, and the Zakanim said, the people came to him and said, could you be a little easier on certain decrees than your father? And he went to the Zakanim said, yes, you should be easier. And he went to the young people, and they said, no, don't, be strong. And he listened to the young people, and because of that, there was an uproar, people went against him, and that's how Yeravam ben Avat came to be, and that led to the destruction eventually of the base. Rabbanan, one more Gemara. Makam shemafsikim b'Shabbos shachris sham karim b'mincha. Wherever you end Shabbat shachris, that's where you lane by mincha. Let's say we parshas Bereishis Shabbos. So then by mincha you start Noach. You do the first aliyah of Noach. B'mincha, wherever you left off by mincha, sham karim b'sheni. Then on Monday you do the second aliyah of Noach. B'sheni, wherever you left off on Monday, sham karim b'chamishi. On Thursday you do shlishi of Noach. B'chamishi, wherever you left off on Thursday, sham karim l'Shabbos haba. You start from Revi of parshas Noach. Divrei Meir, that's words of Meir. We know we don't do that. Rabbi Yehuda says no. Like we learned earlier, Makam Shasikim b'Shabbos, wherever you stop on Shabbos Shachris, Sham Karim b'Mincha, that's where you lane by Mincha of Shabbos. Ub'Sheni, you lane it the same thing. First Aliyah on Monday, first Thursday, Shabbos haba, and then again on the next Shabbos you start again. Amrab Zera Halacha. What's the halacha? Makam Shasikim b'Shabbos. Shachris, wherever you stop, Shachris on Shabbos, Sham Karim b'Mincha, that's where you lane Mincha. B'Sheni b'Chamishi Taba, that's where you lane all the time. Frekting more of a lame halacha Rabbi Yehuda. So why don't we just say the halachas are? Says the Mishum the Ifchulu. Some people switch around and say Rab Meir holds where we think Rabbi Yehuda holds, and Rabbi Yehuda holds, we think Rab Meir holds. Thank you very much for coming. Have a